ain't one. Hey y'all. I just came on here real quick. I want to talk. I want to pull some cards. So I want to tell y'all about a story time. Just give y'all a story time and we're going to pull some cards, okay? So guys, what has brought me to this point in my life? I'm going to be very raw and uncut. And pray that this reaches a woman or a person. It don't even matter. Really need to hear this because I feel like it's always a message in something. It's always a message in something. I pulled that thing back. I was chilling. I took my little wig off. Okay, I took that thing off. But anyway, I'm on here because I want to tell a little story time and pull some cards. Let's see. This is raw, uncut. I don't want no fakeness, no none of that. And I just want people to know too, because I know some people are so, they want to know what their readers are into. I believe in God. I'm still in between the biblical and the spiritual part of this. Truly, I think that spirituality, me tapping in the way I am, was a gift from God. It truly is. I feel like because understand that it's more out there now, it has opened me up to being a more intuitive person. Is a gift. And once you really tap in, you're going to love it. For those who are just starting, I never thought I would have a deck of cards the way I do now at all. Where I live, it is a spiritual store. We've been over here for almost 20 years or whatever, since I was young. And I used to always ride past this store, and I'd be like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Because they try to, as we grow up in Christian communities, because my household truly, my mom, I didn't go to church in my younger years, I'm not that typical person that, I grew up in a church, my mama had me in church and da-da-da-da. No, I've always felt a connection to God. I used to love gospel music, and to this day I still do, because when you get in the spirit, honey, and you get the flowing, gospel music is so uplifting. And now in this day and age, we are in a place where the church is now mixing spirituality with biblical, and it's so much more understanding. A lot of people, like my niece, now that I do read cards, I sage and all that, she do be like, she asked me, was it witchcraft? I feel like this. If God blesses you with something like this, it was a lot of prophets in the Bible, like Daniel. God gifts you with interpreting dreams, stuff like that. Everybody is not gifted to do it. I don't feel like everybody is. But because my intuition is open, I'm connected to it. I'm at a place where I trust myself. So let's get into the storyline of how I got into this, where I am, where I'm planning on going, and we're going to just have a good time. My grandfather has been gone for almost 5 years, I want to say. And at the time, y'all, I was going through something before my grandpa passed, and it really started my journey, y'all. I think that God puts you in places of growth, like this situation I'm in, where in my relationship it was infidelity, and me and my guy, I don't condone none of this. A lot of things that I feel like I've been through with my man, a lot of women probably wouldn't. People give up on relationships so easy, and in my case, me and my guy been together 15, almost 16 years. And, we met very early. I was pregnant since 6 months in. I have a 15-year-old. So basically the whole time, I was pregnant 6 months into the relationship with him. And he awesomely got in some trouble. He was gone for 2 years. And I was basically pregnant. I had to raise my son on my own. And, us not knowing each other, he came home, guys being young, they out here, they do things. And I will say that we've come a long way, and I'm so proud of where we stand, even though it's been challenging. But I really believe that God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And I feel like when you have a divine purpose with a person, you will get tempted. But it's the mindset. And where we are now as a couple is so bomb, because we've elevated so much. But yes, infidelity. in the beginning on his part. But as a woman, you know, when we get fed up and we go through things and we feel like we've given our all in a situation, and we I didn't feel like I was receiving, you know, I didn't believe that my man was going to be what he's supposed to be to me. So I did step out. But this particular situation, me, person, my house was uproar. It was nuts. It was chaotic. Let me pray over these cards that my angels, ancestors, our divine white light, I thank you for this moment to read for my collective. And as they listen to me speak my truth, I pray that I help someone tonight with the cards and with my story. I pray that I am protected by the Holy Spirit. Divine white light surrounds me and my collective, my cards. I pray that I am in alignment, mind, body, and spirit. I'm in alignment with my chakras. If any evil sent to me, I pray that it is returned back to sender tenfold. I pray these cards are cleansed and protected, and so it is. Okay? So anyway, y'all. Yeah, this person, it did bring uproar in my life. But I wish I had the card, the tower. You know, what's built up, God crumbled it. It was very crazy in my house, to the point where I was getting abused. Because my man had in his head that I was still dealing with this man. It had been a couple years, y'all. My grandpa passed during this process. And I did get into a place where drugs was involved. And me and my guy, he lost his siblings. He lost two siblings 2 months apart, back to back. His mother's two sons. He's the oldest brother. And we were, you know, his sister, everybody, we all on this journey of hurt. And so I'm in a place dealing with this at home. The first year of us, the first year my grandpa died a month after his last brother passed. So it was 3 deaths back to back. That first year we were into just really partying, into drug use, into really trying to hide the pain that we were feeling. So no abuse was going on during that time because it was blocked. But once, like a year after that, it got bad. And if you stayed in a relationship with a person for a long period of time, and you know, as women, especially a woman who has kids with one person, we tend to rock it out. And that's what I did. At first, you know, abuse was small, but then it's like every weekend on clockwork, I was getting abused. And it was to the point where I had started accepting that I was getting abused. I was very scattered. So I got a card out right now. It's saying to awaken the spirit. Know that the Holy Spirit is around you. That angels are around you. So whatever you're going through, know that you're good. But awaken your spirit means they want you to tap in. It's like your ancestors. Second card out, divine wealth. That's bomb, y'all. So I'm gonna take this as past, present. So divine spirit. In the past, as I do talk about my story, my pain awakened my spirit. My pain awakened my higher consciousness. Okay. I was connecting to another part of me, my divine self, my higher self, which is where I'm currently am now. So, thought is the queen of heaven. Money is the earthly symbol. You create your own destiny, and our thoughts create our reality. So it's just saying, get in tune with yourself, okay? You are so wealthy within, and that's where I'm finding myself now. So yeah, I was getting abused, and I did get used to it. And moving forward, I never seen anybody do a reading like this. So, but moving forward, I got to a point where I was gonna lose my life, and this is the person that I love, and I'm actually still with him. And I was scared to say that because they're like, girl, why are you with somebody that you felt could have took your life? Because when you're in tune, you kind of know what's good for you and what's bad for you. And I know he wasn't bad. I knew that he was fighting a deep, dark emotion, not just in our relationship, but also with him. And I stayed. Coming to the near future, you are manifesting your reality. You are in tune with yourself, with your chakras. I'm hearing your chakras, baby. You are planting seeds, very abundant seeds. You have come through a big transformation. Hold on to your vision, okay? Hold on to your vision. It is something really abundant within you. Remember with who you are that God is within you. I don't know her, and also with you. Remember that prayer? If you went to Catholic school, if you know. But moving forward, yes. One particular night, this was a very last time that he ever put his hands on me. Know that your family is protected. But card that flipped over is abundance coming, y'all. Look out for some unexpected money. Expect that check. Expect a check. Expect something that you don't even, unexpected. Just know. Be open to receive. But this particular night, we were at home. And this was the last time. I had come to reality, I don't know. When your mind is not right, baby, honey. Because a lot of us, we stay in a relationship and we don't leave. And I think that's someone that's their demise. But in my case, that's not my demise. But I was so battered and depressed and all that, off doing drugs at the time, that I had accepted I wasn't leaving him. So I was going to allow him to, I just took my fate. And this particular night, I never forget, we went downstairs and he had me in this position to where I felt like some people black out, but I felt like I couldn't breathe. And put my hands up to God, and he'll say to this day, when he seen me do that, it changed him. And I reached out to my mom. I actually had to reach out to somebody because I think it's gonna get serious. You hold so much knowledge within, and I feel like you're not sharing your knowledge, but it's time for you to share. It's going to make you very abundant. Keep your energy clear too. But yeah, I had to get my family involved, his family, and we, of course, breaking apart, but we didn't. We stayed. So at that time, as I said, God will have everything crumble and fall. My car went out, my truck. My lease, my landlord was so evil. She didn't renew my lease. So I was driving Uber. Blessings to thankfulness to Uber for that car. If you don't have a car, you want to make some money, you can rent a car through Uber if you didn't know. But during that time I was doing that. I never lacked anything during my losses, but it caused me to grow mentally. We moved and upgraded very close to where my kids go to school. And but yeah, we got close to where my kids go to school, and everything just worked out. We caught a blessing. This particular place that we live actually was not available when I asked about it. We did 3 different apartments, 3 days. Just the last particular apartment, I didn't. I just said call them. I didn't like this last one I looked at, so I called the first one that I looked at. And she said this never happens, but it is an apartment available. Went to look at it, signed my lease. Boom. God is available all the time, honey. Believe, have faith. These cards that I do have that I'm reading off of are the Neville Garter cards. You're very big on the mind and you imagining what you want and it coming into material. So, this card here is Angel of Healing. So, like me, a lot of y'all are going through that healing process. Just know that your angels have been with you every step of the way and they are healing you. Okay? But yeah, we moved everything and blessings was coming even through destruction. So we moved and we moved in around March, and then June we wound up taking a break because it just was not working. I had come to realization with that I was not going to force something that God didn't want to be together. So we broke up and I did a 3-day water fast. Yeah, I did a 3-day water fast. And it was fun, y'all. I've been very intuitive since then. A new divine sense of purpose is coming, y'all. So be ready for change. Something magical is about to happen in your life. Expect the unexpected blessings. Your prayers have been heard, honey. But yeah, we broke up. 3-day water fast. I really tell people to go ahead and do that because something about prayer, being still, talking to God, not eating and stuff. It's so strong. It's so powerful. Try it out. So we broke up 3 days. We didn't break up 3 days. We broke up for 7. And he came back home. It's been so much better ever since. So now I just say that to say, believe something abundant is coming in fast for you, honey. Don't let somebody change your mind about something. Go within, talk to God. He gonna make that decision for you. And sometimes the devil, when he knows something is strong, he will tear it apart if you're not strong enough. And then y'all will not have y'all divine purpose. But in our case, we are so much stronger. It's something. We have some abundance coming in though. Be open to receive. Okay, abundance, y'all. These cards not even in it. This card deck and this card deck is different. It's some money coming. Manifestation at its best. Okay. Period. What are you doing? Y'all, these dang on kids, honey. But yeah, I'm not telling anybody to stay with a person that they feel is gonna hurt them. No. But what I'm saying is, in our case, we have grown so much, and it's not easy. We have our days. You're still gonna fuss and fight. Don't stay with somebody that's really you feel really scared of. But in my case, we've been blessed, and I'm grateful. You have divine guidance around you. I'm hearing angels and ancestors around you. So, through all this hurt and pain, spirituality has been my friend. At first, in the beginning, y'all, I was wearing crystals all the freaking time. And that's the point. If you wear crystals in the beginning, you at a point where you do not really know who you are in that moment. So, a lot of people, I think, feel like the crystals saved them. And I did. I wasn't even going to have the things on, honey. Y'all, I really don't know how to read the tarot. I can read the oracle and stuff like it ain't nothing. I ain't gonna read that. Oh, dang. Somebody else broke free from what was holding them back. Somebody was feeling like a caged animal. Restraint. That's over with. Look forward to new things. You like my chili? You like my chili? Honey. Spirit talking. Because you were strong, baby. Strength. You are so strong. This was on the back. Temperance. You are in your big one right now. You are in your big one. Okay. That's so bomb. Temperance. Been through some things. Yeah. You are free from chains. There are my cards. It's not. After all the struggle.